Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a visual.
I was proud of it. I'm proud of me today, Hank. I didn't set the alarm off and the police weren't called.
Very good.
I was all by myself. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It looks dark in there. It looks like I'm going to be all by myself. I'm going to have to employ the things that I learned yesterday.
Right.
I went through the steps and I did it.
And you got yourself in.
I
Very
did.
good.
I did it. Turned
Very
on all
good.
the lights, turned on all the stuff in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
I
Very
had a great-
impressive.
I had a great teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to Chris Ball here at Mashpee TV.
I don't know if you heard that or not.
Right. Did I say it loud enough?
Yeah, I know he's still here. He probably heard it, yes. Morning, boys and girls. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Hello.
I'm not wearing pants, by the way.
Walks in here, no pants on. I'm like, sir, you're in public.
See, but you can't tell because all you can see me is from here up. You don't
Well,
know.
I can and let me. No. There's salmon. There's salmon shorts, Nantucket red, if you will. Cindy,
Right.
good morning.
Right. Yeah, it's short stay. It's got to be.
My stuffies were delicious. Thank you very much, Cindy. Front door delivery. She even put it in my fridge. She's like, hey, I
Really?
got all these quahogs. You want them?
Ooh,
Said yes.
very nice. And they were good.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely delicious.
I haven't had one lately.
Made up a bunch of them, saved the big shells, stuffed the big shells, made a little clams casino with the smaller ones.
Oh, Clams Casino.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not mad at it.
Very cool.
I've got to hurry it up because my husband went on a shopping spree yesterday and we got the new fridge and freezer coming.
Oh, but what about the rest? Are you going to redesign the rest of the kitchen or you're just going to swap
Well,
out?
I think we're just going to take out that whole bank of cabinets. That's going to look real beautiful. It is what it is. Carpet was ordered yesterday for the studio.
We're making progress.
We're making moves.
Well, our kitchen is almost done.
Yay!
The electrician was there yesterday putting in the lights underneath the cabinets. And, this was interesting. The countertops came yesterday.
Yep.
And the sink. And they put it all in and they did a wonderful job. It's amazing to watch them come in and just put it right in. So the guys who are, working on the kitchen themselves, one of them comes over and he's going to hook up the sink and get the sink going. And he says to me, you don't have a drain. I said, what do you mean you don't have we don't have a drain? He said, there's no drain with the sink. I said, what do you mean there's no drain with the sink?
Don't you love that?
So I texted Mari because I didn't deal with these people at all. And she's up in Boston, walking around, going to lunch, having a couple drinks, going to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, walking around. She was drinking whatever the hell those cocktails are that that I don't let her drink when she's home with me because I just don't want to deal with it. And so I text her, and she texts me back, and she says, "Oh, they told me that was extra. The drain." I said,
Yeah.
Did they tell you it was extra? She said, no. She said, so I suggested to them that, people don't make these purchases very often.
Yeah.
Maybe you should say to them, and oh, by the way, the sink doesn't come with a drain.
Oh, yeah. None of those pieces come with it. It's literally just the sink, nothing else.
Yeah, but if you don't know that.
I was blown away the last time we had to order something in that particular situation we had to deal with. I was like, wait, so it's another $100 on top of that? And now I have choices to make. I don't like making choices.
No. Fortunately, the guy who came to hook everything up, he said, I got a drain in my truck. If you get the drain, give it to me or just pay me X for the drain.
Yeah.
So I said, okay.
Fine. I just
So,
need it
so
to
now,
work.
so now the water runs in the kitchen.
Yay.
I think I can turn the dishwasher on.
It's a big deal.
I'm
It's
not.
a big day.
I'm not sure. Stove still has to be hooked
You're not
up.
cooking anyway. You're not the cook in the family.
No,
So
no, but
you're living that bachelor life right now. Hey.
yes.
Good morning. We've got Cheryl. Good morning to you. Jenny. Hello. Good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day out. So says Melissa. Jenny says, my kitchen is waiting for one side of the cabinets and countertops on my kitchen sink. So you're not alone.
Yeah.
We're all here on these quasi renovation things that
Right.
are on different
So
projects.
the question is Cliff going to do these renovations himself
Yeah.
in the kitchen?
We don't hire professionals. Do you not know my husband?
Well, I do, but I was just curious.
I don't know what it's going to look like.
On top of everything else he's doing, he's now going to redo the kitchen.
Right. We roll the dice. Oh, don't even get me started on the day and the way today just unfolded. Good morning, Dave.
Wait a minute. It's only 7:40. How bad can they be already?
Oh, yeah, because our days both got blown to smithereens when we ended up in the ER yesterday. So,
Okay, whoa.
Good morning, Janet. Your safe mother-in-law is here.
Who was that? Good morning, Mia. How are you? Okay, why were you in the ER?
Cody tweaked his knee. He's
Okay.
been complaining about it. We couldn't get the doctor. The doctor, this, that, and the other thing. Maybe next week. Kid's complaining he literally can't walk.
Okay.
So here we go to the ER. And they were wonderful. Hello, and thank you very much to Mrs. Richardson, who is checking in my son and says, I think my son and you took guitar lessons together. It's guitar lessons.
Guitar lessons. Does Cody play the guitar?
No, it was my husband because of the name. I said, you're thinking of his grandfather.
Wow.
Because there are so many Cliffords.
Yes.
And at one point, we were in the hospital right when I first had my son, and he had RSV. And it happened to be that all the other Cliffords were in the hospital. So there were 4 of them under Falmouth Hospital's roof at one point.
That's not a name you would think would come up very often.
Well, and to have them all at the hospital
at the same
different
time.
floors at the same time was wild.
Right.
So,
But he's Cody.
No.
But he's Cody because it's Clifford.
Oscar Titus. So he can use COT, small I, and get away with it. Those are his actual initials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Not a
why he's
maxi
Cody.
pad like my former GM used to call him.
You named your son after what?
Yeah, I was like, thanks a lot, Allison. I appreciate that.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
Listen, it's his initials. Anyway, we ended up in the ER yesterday, totally throwing my day all off. He's got to go back to the ortho today. We got appointments up the wazoo.
Oh, dear.
And so Cliff had to cancel his day because I've got meetings also all day.
Right.
So it was like, which one of us can move our meetings so that we can accomplish the things that we need to do? Meanwhile, he's helping me get restaurant week, printing all of these QR codes,
Right.
making sure that I descend upon our restaurants tomorrow and divvy them all out, QR codes out. This process is running, and the photos look great.
That's good.
The organizational scheme of things looks great.
Very good.
And I'm just going to pull the trigger on this before I leave.
Yes. Starting restaurant
big
week
deal.
for the first time, and then she's going to California.
I have to get my child.
I guess that's
These kids of mine are
I guess that's a good excuse. You
all
have to go
kinds
get
of
your child.
wrenches at us. Our question of the day today is, what keeps you youthful?
Well, my answer was easy, being with my granddaughter.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Robert says, my Nana lived to 104 and her secret to youth, a nip and a nap.
Okay.
A nip and a nap.
A nip and a nap. That's good.
Keeps Nana alive. I love this. Yes, please, and thank you. Topless Golf, I imagine you would keep you young.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Seth. Can you please regale us with your tale of topless golf yesterday?
Yes.
So while I'm at the ER dealing with my kids' problems, you're out there topless golfing.
Topless golf. Well, we played golf yesterday afternoon at Paul Harney Golf Course, and they had an event. So all the good golf carts that had, the roof on them and everything weren't available. So they had these other golf carts that did not have the roof on them.
Yeah.
That were kind of like, well, we'll put these over here, and worst comes to worst, we'll stick some golfers in there.
Yeah.
So we were in those carts, and I just took a picture of my buddy Tim just sitting there in the cart without the top, and
There you go.
posted topless golf.
Topless golf. Gotta love it.
You wouldn't want to see any of us who played yesterday topless. Trust me. We are not awe-inspiring.
I love this. Thank you. I appreciate just a little levity in the morning, especially on a Thursday of a week that I feel like I am just submerged. Just can't get ahead.
Really?
No matter what I do. I think I'm great. Mashpee magazine went off to the printer last Friday. Do you know it's still still back and forth, back and forth?
Really?
I'm just
Still can't get the edits right, or still can't get the design right, or
it's fine. It's fine. We keep tweaking
What's the
these
word that
things.
the
It's fine.
person-
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
what's the word the person was using? to describe the
The
process?
imagination.
Yes, imagination. Yes, make it
It's
seem.
been imaginated over and over and
Imaginated.
over and over again. I'm meeting today with the LC3, the other chambers, and this is the day when we all normally roll up with our new magazine and we
And-
take that photo at the magazine.
And you don't have yours.
I don't. Mine's barely at the printer right now, so I'm going to print the cover of it and just glue it to the last year's magazine and hold it up. Woo.
No one's going to look inside. So you're good, I guess.
We're doing our best, and that is all we can do. If I can get it out on the first day of summer, I'll be psyched.
Mhm.
I think it might happen.
Right. Well, first day of summer is okay.
Well, yeah, we'll have it at our garden party coming up on June 19th. And if you're looking for things to do, you're off that day, by the way. It is national holiday,
Mhm.
Juneteenth. And we are going to be having a garden party at Knockabout.
Very
So
good.
we'll be outside at the Knockabout Beer Garden and
In Mashpee Commons?
in
or-
Mashpee Commons.
Okay, very good.
And we'll have a magazine party. We'll do a magazine release party. We'll have a business after hours, and we'll get together for the month. So looking forward to that. And hopefully we have a magazine to give you at the magazine release party.
Good. Otherwise, you'll just get a photocopy of the cover.
TBD. I'll print out some covers for you, and you can take a look at it. It'll be great.
Lovely cover, Stephanie. The content looks like it's from last year.
Oh gosh, we're getting there. You know, we're doing our best. I swear my life isn't a dumpster fire. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Skin to win with Hank. I think we're on a roll here, Seth. Seth, by the way, you can join him for Elastic Glam every single Friday here on Lemonadio. Glam rock with a lot of great content. And
Yes.
I keep trying to push him to do a little bit more. We want
Yeah.
more.
More like 2 hours, maybe even 3 on a Friday night. That'd
I
be
know.
so cool.
He does work with the children, though. He's a preschool teacher.
Oh, I know, but
So he's like, the nap time is not long enough for him to content create.
I see.
Those kids suck the life out of you, you know.
Well, give them a nip and
Yeah,
they'll take a longer
a
nap.
nip and a nap.
There you go.
The Nana needs a nip and a nap. See, Chocolate Nana agrees.
Yep.
This should be your new tagline, Chocolate
Right.
Nana.
Yep.
She's going to be helping us out at the markets while you're away, while Lily's, I'm alone on the
Mhm.
22nd
Mm-hmm.
because we've got a family function that's happening. So
Attleboro.
yeah, so I'm sending all
Tell
of
them
them.
I'm alive.
Huh?
Tell them I'm alive when you go to
I will,
Attleboro.
I'm not going to go.
Oh.
I'm working the market. I'm sending my daughters.
Oh, okay.
I now have family representation, so I don't have to do all this stuff.
Oh, because
alone.
Kenzie's here too.
Right.
Ah.
So I can send the girls, and then I can.
And
you
they'll be
know,
happy to see the girls.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it. And then I
All
don't
right.
have to deal with drama.
All right.
It's a win-win.
Is it a shower, a funeral?
It's a shower.
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Showers, funerals. That's
Mhm.
about the only time we really get together at this point. I'm very much looking forward to seeing my cousin next week
Mhm.
as I am crossing the United States once again in the other direction with another one of my children.
Mhm.
So fun.
Yep. And you're driving home.
That's it. Everyone's like, oh, we get a little getaway. That is not a getaway. I'm flying out. I'm writing trivia while I'm flying. And then I'm driving back.
Can't waste a moment.
No, I can't.
So what's your route coming back?
I think we're going to go north.
Mhm.
So
Follow the Pony Express.
Yeah, Vegas. But then we'll go to Michigan because that's where my cousin is. So
Uh-huh. And then through Canada? No.
maybe, possibly, if Kenzie gets her act together.
If Kenzie has a passport.
Yeah, she does. But hers got lost, and then it was a big to-do, and she never dealt with it. So here I am with my 25-year-old child
Mhm.
online. Okay, here you go. Here's your proper documentation.
Mhm.
I don't know why it's taken you five years since she had her car accident when the passport was initially lost.
Oh,
Still good for another 2 years because
Yeah.
they're good for 10 years.
right.
And because she only got that for the one trip she had when she graduated high school.
hmm And never used it again.
Never. Well, it was lost somewhere in her car accident situation. I said, now is not a good time to be yelling out lost passport
Right.
and
No.
trying to leave the country.
No, you may not get back in.
Well, I quickly scanned the list of countries we're not allowed to go to anymore.
And is Canada okay?
Canada is fine. It's not, none of those were really on my list of places that I was wanting to visit.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
good morning, Miss
Yeah,
Tanya.
the list isn't exactly hotbeds of tourism.
Yeah, starting Monday, we can no longer go to Afghanistan, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Myanmar, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen.
The one that I don't understand is Haiti because we're supposed to be helping Haiti.
Yeah, Venezuela, some other ones that are on like the nose.
Yeah.
But either way, none of them were on my bingo card for places I want to visit. I was just like, please don't tell me it's any place that we're visiting on our cruise. And I know our cruise is 1 year away.
Yes.
And I know it's in the Aegean area.
Yeah,
So
that
we're
should be
gonna
okay.
be fine.
We should be okay.
By the way, you can come and cruise with us. I think we're doing a meet and greet and question and answer sort of thing coming up June 23rd.
Okay.
I'll have all the details.
We've got to get our
dropped.
passports renewed. We have
Yeah,
to
right?
do that
Just go to town hall.
because we're going.
Get it done. Go to town hall. You've got a vacation coming up.
Yes.
Tis the vacation time.
Yes.
Going to Florida.
Yep.
Granddaughter's going to
Camp at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. Very
Hank's
cool.
sitting on the beach like a potted
I'm
plant.
sitting. Yep. And then I'm walking back to the pool. Then I'm sitting on the beach. Then I'm going to the pool. That's all I'm doing.
Supposedly, that's very good for your brain. We had a study this week.
Oh, really?
Yes, see, therapy.
Not one of those made up studies that
No.
the government is putting out.
Is it the government or is it people with trying to justify their science degrees from college?
I'm not sure, but that's good. I'm glad because my brain needs help. It's getting older. So
This is how we're talking about our youth today. How do you maintain your youthfulness?
right.
Is it spending time with kids? Is it playing with puppies? Is it whatever it is, whatever your fountain of youth is?
Is it having it up in an app?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Well, I saw a story which was what inspired this question yesterday because Miley Cyrus said that she is attributing her dewy glow in her skin to salmon sperm.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I was like, where does one get salmon semen? So they bottle it up. Does it stink? I have so many questions because she just obviously still young.
Yes.
but
Well,
she's-
she is still young.
Right, exactly. But she's
Salmon.
just a salmon semen is where she
Well, it has a nice ring to it, you know?
Topless Golf and salmon semen. You're welcome. It's Thursday here. We're jazzing it up a little. Jazzing it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Good morning to you, Dan Chase in Middle America. How do you maintain your youthfulness? Is it your horror movies that keep you feeling young and refreshed?
Mhm.
Couple of screams a day.
Something from the cows, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I watch Miley Cyrus videos to stay young, he says.
And look at her and say, how does she do that?
That's amazing. Greece is good. My son is a VT National Guard over there,
Mhm.
and he's training for the month. How very fun.
That's fun.
I never got training duty stations in Greece.
No, you went to like,
No, I was like, go to the Mojave Desert for your training. We'll give you all the shots for Korea and then send you to Fort Bliss in Texas. Like, damn it. I didn't get Greece. I got nothing good. I'll tell you that right now. Speaking of nothing good, I just read an article about the science of the ick.
the ick.
The ick.
There's a science to it now?
Yeah. Well, apparently over the last 5 years, for whatever reason, when we don't like somebody or somebody gives us the heebie-jeebies, as we
Right.
used to say,
It's the ick.
it's the ick.
Yeah.
But now they're saying it's not them, it's you.
Oh,
They're saying our bad thoughts and feelings, narcissistic tendencies, feelings of dread, woe, regret. That is what we're seeing mirrored in the people that give us the ick.
so they're not creepy. We're creepy?
Correct. They're saying the
No.
ick is actually you and your perception of things.
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
Okay. That creepy guy you went out on a date with and you decided you got an ick. It's not his fault.
No,
it's
it's
your
you.
fault. It's you. You have a problem,
Your
not him.
insides are icky, not theirs.
What idiot came up with that idea?
I don't know. Ollie gummy vitamins smell like farts. Thank you very much, Cindy. I appreciate that. What's up, Norma? Thanks for joining us. Proper timing and all. Allison says, good morning. Have a good day. Cindy says, I'm an ick. I appreciate your ick very much. I will get back to you about Cody moving things around after we go to the orthopedic surgeon to see that
Yeah, right.
he's allowed to move things around for our elderly woman that needs help with her pod.
Mhm.
'Tis the season of trying to get stuff done. Cody was rented out 3 times this week. Somebody needed their lawn mowed. Somebody needed something else, weed whack. Somebody needed to reach something on the 3rd cabinet.
Mhm.
And for whatever reason, he's the kid that's called.
Well, that's because he's a big kid and
Yeah.
he can reach and he can pick stuff up and
Yeah,
all
right.
that.
My uncle
And
Dave.
he's a good egg about doing it
He
too.
is, for the most part, as long as there's planning involved.
And money.
Yeah, money, planning. Yeah, he ordered himself DoorDash last night because he slept through dinner and there was none left.
Mhm.
Then proceeded to wake up and get mad at us. I said, I tried to wake you up 3 times
And you didn't wake up.
and you didn't move. It's not my
So he
job.
missed out on the stuffies.
Right. So then, of course, he's DoorDashing himself food. Hello, Uncle Dave from Florida. Is it 105 there?
I'm coming, Uncle Dave. I can't wait.
He said it. He's Uncle Ick.
The hotter, the better. The hotter, the better. Let me see.
No, not for me.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, wait a minute.
I did get some stuff done. I did actually spend a little time in the garden this week.
Mm-hmm.
I replanted 2 tomato plants and put out some other seeds and such.
Yep.
Did a little weeding. I got some stuff done,
Very good.
right? Still looks
gonna
terrible.
It's going to be 90 next week when we get there.
Awesome.
Yes.
My favorite posting yesterday on a Townie page. What is this horrible noise?
Oh,
I keep hearing it. Starts at 7 in the morning and it goes on until about 8 p.m. and then it stops.
how can you be so out of it that
I
you
loved
don't
it.
know what that is?
I think it was somebody just messing with us.
Oh, all right.
I was like, I don't think that this person is a real post. It can't be.
Oh, no, it could be. Oh, I think it could be. I think there could be somebody who just doesn't pay attention.
Does anybody have any red goggles? I'm trying to do a cicada spoof today. So let me know. I got a video to shoot. I've got a brainchild. I think
Red
might be good.
goggles to look like a...
So you look like the nasty little cicadas. Cicada Gate. This is an update here for you. Breaking news. They're disgusting. They're all over and they're very, very freaking noisy.
Mhm.
Somebody was saying they're not as bad as they were 17 years ago. And I said, they haven't even started.
No,
They're not even in certain towns.
no. Oh, no.
Sandwich is disappointed they haven't seen them. Don't be disappointed.
They're coming.
We were doing photo shoots with them at the farmer's market over the weekend.
Right.
Lily was like posing lovingly with them.
We played golf last Friday in Sandwich, and one of them hopped on. One of the
That's it,
guys I was playing with
They
hopped on
just
his
hitch a ride,
exactly hitched a ride and
hanging
stayed on
out.
his leg as we drove from one hole to the other. And then, Paul had to say, "Excuse me, I have to
Yeah.
go play." And
They are the size. So if you're not around, they're the size of a clothespin and they just hang out
yes,
and make noise and stare at you with their red little beady eyes.
right. And that noise is their stomach.
Yeah.
By the way.
Gross.
It's not the fingers or their whatever they are or their wings. It's there's something in their stomach that's making that noise because they're eating.
Disgusting.
Yes,
What are they eating?
I don't know.
Right?
They're hungry. They've been underground for 17
I know,
years.
but it's not like they're sitting there tearing up plants or whatnot.
No, I
They're
don't know
not
what they're
eating
doing.
any of our stuff in the garden. They're just literally hanging out there. I'm like, what do they eat? Good morning. Melissa says she still hasn't even seen them. And he said it's 104 in Florida.
Oh, that's great.
Disgusting.
Nope, wonderful. Nope, wonderful.
Awful.
Yep.
Awful. What's going on with your Red Sox?
They won yesterday.
It's a big day, big controversy.
Yes.
Did you see the drawings, the
No.
schematics
No.
for the new Fenway?
Oh, the new 7-story office building that management is going to build. It's going to block the Citgo sign.
Everybody's so up in arms. Fans are outraged.
How stupid can the
How
ownership be?
Dare you?
Don't block the Citgo sign for crying out loud.
Yeah, the Green Monster view will never be the same.
Nope. When I heard that, I thought, okay, maybe they're just trying to be a distraction from the team. Create a little something over here so you won't watch the team.
architect. We can't watch this.
Right. Right. Well, they won yesterday, but now they're playing the Yankees this weekend. So who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, right. And is it playoff hockey playoffs?
Yep. We're down to the Stanley Cup Finals. Florida and Edmonton won last night.
Is this the longest season ever, or is that baseball?
The hockey season seems to drag on.
So long.
Because there's too many teams in the playoffs or something. Yeah, but the hockey season it should be over. It's
So many games.
June. It's 100 degrees. They
Right.
shouldn't be playing hockey, particularly when one of the teams is based in Florida.
That's awesome.
Oh, I know. Going from 100 degrees into the ice rink.
That's it.
Yep.
That's how they survive it. Cindy said, I remember playing with them as a child, collecting the wings of the dead ones because they were crunchy. My friend told me I was a psychopath, but that's normal, right? I'm normal. Totally.
What did you do with the wings? That they were crunchy?
The weird stuff kids do.
Did you eat them or crunch them or what?
Probably like the noise.
Okay.
Catherine said it's such a weird background noise. How long is the siren song going to last? Could be another month.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I just remember somebody was, of course, once you open up this conversation to the apps such as Neighborhood or Nextdoor or wherever they are, and people start complaining about this and that, my yard, and this one's doing this and this one did that. They're saying because of all of the land excavations and we're ripping up their natural habitat, there's less of them this year. I disagree. I just feel like they have not fully jumped into season yet. We're just seeing the early releasers.
And if there's less of them, the problem with that is what?
I know. Well, they do serve some sort of like feeding frenzy for the ecosystem.
Okay.
The birds and such, like we get this migration pattern where they come, they eat them, and
all right,
great, and they'll be wonderful for the next 15 years. I don't freaking know. I'm not an ecologist. I only play one at a farmer's market.
Right.
I know nothing.
If someone is, please feel free to jump into the chat and explain it to
Please
us,
share with us somebody that's knowledgeable about some nature of things. That would be great. Also, I want to give a big shout out to our friends, the Mermaid Menu. Kalai Pete Shoot and her husband have put in their bid to bring sea urchins. They've already got an oyster farm that they regulate.
Really? Yeah.
Now she wants sea urchins. They just spent a month in Japan.
Really?
Going over the whole process, how to cultivate them, what their uses are, how to feed people with them, how wonderful they are for the ocean. This is someone that worked for the county of Barnstable in the water department.
Well, kind of enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But she's wonderful. She was one of my podcasting students at 4Cs. She's just one of those lifelong learners.
Yep.
That's just got constantly an agenda of cool things to do. And I was like, how cool are you? Like, I run a sea urchin farm in Provincetown.
I want to see what a sea urchin looks like.
Oh, they're the spiny things.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so inside of them, there's like this yummy goodness that is used in sushi and whatnot.
Oh, that's kind
of cool. They have other benefits, and I forget what they do to the ocean, but they clean them. Good morning, Miss Mari. Hank was singing your praises on how helpful you were for him yesterday.
Yes, Miss Mari. Yeah, when there was no drain in the sink.
She's living her best life right now.
Yep.
Kelly's got all of the chickens, 23 chicks they hatched. Our chickens love the cicadas. They're like locusts.
Ooh, that's a horrible analogy.
Yeah, right. Ugh. Right.
Think of the stories in the Bible. Here come the locusts.
Wow. Given the climate of everything else that's going on in the world.
Might as well send in the locusts.
Perfect year for
We've already got the clowns.
We got it all. We've checked all of the boxes. Too funny. Yummy, bright orange flesh. Yeah, they look like that one mussel that you get in 20 mussels, the bright orange one. That's what a sea urchin looks like on the inside. Just in case you were wondering.
All right.
World Ocean Day is coming up this weekend. We got a lot of things happening tomorrow.
Yes, like what?
National Donut Day.
Yes.
But now they're calling it D-Day for another reason, which hasn't really upset anybody yet.
I'm surprised that it hasn't, because it's D-Day as in D-Day, and then it's D-Day for Donut Day. And I'm surprised given how we get, offended at things in this culture.
Wait for the townie pages to get on it, Hank. I'm sure someone will have something to say. Is it that we just can't even enjoy a little wordplay every once in a while? Do we have to always shock, awe, and offend someone?
Yes. There's always someone out there waiting to be offended.
Well, we don't have to worry about the Karen Reed trial today. Auntie Bev has taken the day off. Too hot.
Too hot. Not enough air conditioning.
Do you remember those days of school where they like tried and thought maybe yes or no, and then they just shut the lights off?
Right. And that was supposed to make things better.
Oh, it's so much cooler.
Yes.
We shut the lights off.
Right. I wonder how the nuns used to do it, because I had nuns in grammar school.
Yeah.
When it was hot like that.
We just shut the shades.
And they had the whole outfit on.
Yeah, well, we didn't see what was sweating under that bacon. We don't know. I don't like to think. I like to think of my nun Clothed. Thinking of like Sister Zita with no clothes on right now is just not a good memory I want to have in my memory bank.
Actually, no. Oh God.
Yep.
My day's ruined now. I'm thinking about some of the nuns
You got
I had.
Sister Zita's.
God bless her. Really, I'm sure she was a wonderful woman. We had a nun in second grade who got 5 o'clock shadow. Honest
Right?
to God.
So that's her face. Whatever's happening under that robe, we don't need to know. Cover it up. Kind of like this one with no pants on today.
Right.
Cover it up.
Cover it up.
Eminem is suing Meta for $109 million.
Oh, what did Meta do to Eminem?
Well, apparently they did not regulate all of his tunes and they were allowing just free-flowing Eminem music without charging people for it or saying that they were sharing revenue, something to do with that.
No. They'll settle and it'll just all go away.
Yeah. The rich get richer, Hank.
That's right. And the
I
rest
wish
of
I
us
had
just
something
stumble
somebody
along.
could steal from me so that I could sue them.
Let's see. We'll think of something.
Right? Make it happen. Make it so.
Just claim that they stole it.
Yeah, right.
And make them settle. That's what half these lawsuits are about anyway.
So bad.
That they just assume that, okay, the company will just make it go away and give you 50 grand or something.
Well, everybody's looking for a shortcut in that space for sure. Influencer roasted for oil-free egg cooking hack from her Italian grandmother.
Okay. If it's from an Italian grandmother, it can't be wrong.
Oil-free egg cooking hack.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs have oil. She is seen slicing off the tip of a jumbo vegetable, which is about 96% water, and then rubbing the end on the bottom of her frying pan to lubricate it, like one would do with a stick of butter.
I see. If an Italian grandmother said that it works, it works.
It did not go over easy with viewers.
Oh. You're trying to make me miss you for the next 2 weeks, right?
I'm away next week. Hank is away the following week. So it's going to be bizarre what is going to be happening and transpiring in the studio.
Right.
And then we're going to be fully hitting summer right now.
Right.
I did so much work behind the scenes yesterday for our farmers markets. We've got great entertainment. We actually did all of the numbers and looked at the surveys. We doubled our numbers in the first two markets than last year.
I know it was crowded this past Sunday.
And it's going to be crowded this week. If you're looking for a unique gift for dad, definitely come and visit us. We've got a lot of food. We've got a lot of people that are saying, hey, all right, one more. Add me in for another one. Add me in for another one. This is the problem when you give them a choice of 5 or all.
Oh.
Then it's like, all right, well, it's going to be nice. They wait for the weather.
Oh, well. You got to take the good with the bad.
They wait to see the weather, and then I get 7 text messages on Saturday morning. Hey, we're just gonna pop up.
Yeah, but even if the weather's kind of icky,
that's when you want. There's nothing else going on.
Nothing else going on. People are going to show up and wander around, and you're still going to get the stampede leaving 10:30 mass.
Yes. Yep.
So you're still going to crowd.
And this year we have a tent so that we never have to cancel our musical entertainment, which makes me really happy.
Yes.
I had no idea last week's entertainment. They're like a nationally touring act.
Are they really?
Yeah.
They were excellent.
Sweet Wednesday. They were wonderful. And they're posting all of their videos on YouTube of the farmers market.
That's great.
So I was like, oh, look at the little banner behind them, the little Mashpee banner. I would get so excited.
Who's the entertainment this week?
So his name is Ryan. He's new. He's new. He's from Western Mass.
Oh, is this the Whiskey Dad or whatever it is for Father's Day?
Tequila Jim is coming on Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
We got a whole nother week for that.
Okay.
I'm going to be here for Tequila Jim. I'm looking forward to that.
I'll be in Florida.
Yeah, right. So Julia did a really good job booking all of our talent. And we've been watching different videos and trying to prepare for the vibe of things.
Yeah.
Because we've got certain weeks. So please, if you've not checked out our schedule, log on to mashpeefarmersmarket.com and then take a look at the list of our themes.
Right.
So everything from Shark Week to Farmers Market Week, which is a national Farmers Market Week, agricultural days, kids days, pet days. We try and mix it up to themes. So, and then go heavier on that theme. So it's a lot of fun.
Yep.
Kelly says, I'm coming this week, a little wellness, a little chicks and chickens every single Sunday. Good morning, Chris Ball. Thank you very much for giving us a home here at Mashpee TV, channel 1072 in HD. It's graduation weekend here in Mashpee.
That's incredible.
I'm
The school
already
year is
like
over.
thinking of how wonderful it is. All of the flags are on the banners and the poles inside of Mashpee Commons.
Yes, with all the pictures of the graduating.
Right. So it was just such a cool experience to go
Yes.
through that with Lily last year.
Yes, it was.
And I've got one more to go through the program.
Mm-hmm. And then
Don't get rid of it.
I don't think they would.
No, I was chatting with my friend Melissa the other day. She had come out for trivia on Tuesday at Shipwrecked, and she has adopted over 70 children that
Really?
have been through her home.
Wow.
And she was like, have you ever thought about fostering maybe? Adopted maybe?
How well does she know you?
Yeah, right. I don't very well. Because if somebody in need needs something, I'm gonna say yes. So
Yeah, I know you will, but really.
I'll have a little break.
Yeah.
And then if I don't get grandkids in that decade, we'll talk.
Decade.
But a decade. You heard me. I'm not
Decade.
rushing into
You guys
this.
got a lot of time.
I got some runway.
Right.
Shout out to the class of 2025. Upper Cape Tech is on Sunday. So exciting. I got to see your Upper Cape Tech grad, and smart one, that one.
Mhm.
Very educated. They won, I think, one round, finished top 2 all of the rounds.
Mhm.
And I think it was because of that little Upper Cape Tech grad. Very, very smart for that team, Catherine. Thank you very much for sharing her with us this week. I'm looking forward to DJing her graduation party.
Really.
She requested a round of music bingo.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And the theme she requested for this round of music bingo, 80s metal.
80s metal. Oh my Lord.
For a new graduate, this class loves their metal. Lily loves metal.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Mariana loves emo or emu or whatever the heck it used to be.
Emo.
Emo. No, emo. No, that's right. Emu does the insurance commercials.
That's
Emo.
right.
Okay. Very good. Doug.
Too funny. So yeah, they're liking some new tunes right now, and I'm loving the resurgence of the 80s metal.
Yep.
It's fabulous. There's a new Nintendo Switch coming out today. I guess people have been waiting for it.
Yes, there was a story on the news this morning with people lined up outside the stores at midnight waiting to get it.
Yeah, ours wasn't electronics. It was like a doll.
Mhm.
Like my mom waiting outside of Zayre's for a Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right?
I remember those.
Right?
Getting Cabbage Patch
I remember
dolls
the
for
distinct smell of Zayre's.
the distinct smell of
It had a
Zayre's.
smell.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
I'm just thinking of the days of just, I don't know. It was a bizarre time.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s were a wild place. Just got in that space right now with 80s metal.
Wow, that's
And-
going.
Right?
That's going back. Zayre's.
I was looking through our crazy crime and I had a good laugh at the Belgians who are accusing the Dutch of stealing their wind. A Dutch weather forecaster has accused Belgium of inadvertently stealing wind from its neighbors' wind turbines in the North Sea. The wind farms in Belgium are reportedly taking up 3% of the wind energy from Dutch installations, according to one of their outlets. They're upset about it.
I mean, wind just goes through and the thing spins. It doesn't suck up the air.
Right. Right.
That's dumb.
Yep.
And he's a meteorologist?
Yes.
Don't depend on his forecast.
He believes with better coordination is needed to ensure no country is at a disadvantage in this area. First of all, within a country itself, but we will also have to do it internationally. The North Sea is slowly being built with wind farms, so there will be more and more of that wind theft. Wind theft.
Oh, there are people.
It is a crazy time to be alive.
Sure is.
You were having this conversation with Chris Ball when we first arrived this morning about all the crazy stuff that you've seen over your lifetimes.
Yeah, because Bobby Kennedy was assassinated on this day in 1968.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris and I were just talking about, boy, you know, he's round about my age and all the stuff we've seen. Not all of it good.
Well, that's exactly it. The stuff that you brought up was all the bad stuff.
Right.
So I was thinking to myself, well, I guess it's not exactly crazy, the world in which we're living in right now.
No, it's always been crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, there's always been crazy stuff going on. So in one sense, yeah, you be concerned if you want to be, but it's no different than before.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we thought everything was over in the late 1960s. I mean, starting President Kennedy's assassination, Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, was like, oh my God, the country's falling apart.
Yeah.
And well, we're still here.
Yep.
By hook or by crook, somehow we're still here.
For sure. We've got some new stuff happening in town. I got really excited when I saw there's a new restaurant in Hyannis right next to Blue Water Grill, which but his neighbor grocery store
Oh, really?
inside of his little restaurant. And okay, an Olympic snowboarder. What are you doing? You're opening a little market.
Right.
I think a lot of people are looking for that slow life, Hank.
I think so. And you can find it here on Cape Cod.
Yeah, you definitely
You can just kind of hang.
Yep, we're at an advantage
cool.
for it.
Yeah.
Lisa Z, thanks for joining us. Lisa pushed me out of my comfort zone to throw my hat in the ring for a speaking engagement that I wouldn't normally put my hat in the ring for. I don't know when I started getting into Speaker Town, but I've done 2 or 3 talks. I've got another one coming up.
Where is this speaking thing?
This is for in the South Shore.
Oh, okay. Oh, the South Shore.
Yeah, right.
Wow, you're
We're
expanding the Stephanie in the Morning Lemonadio universe.
That's it. Well, our friend Monet, who is over at the center, was with us this past weekend for the wellness area. She did some sort of like cleansing, saging me. I'm like, girl, slough it off. Like whatever I got going on right now needs to get gone. And she said, I see you expanding. I see you, you're pushing out. You don't want to just be here. You want to be everywhere. I'm like, I don't know about all that, but then when this opportunity to start speaking over the bridge,
yikes,
we're crawling over the bridge now.
You're gonna go over the bridge.
I might need to get my passport stamped, Hank. No, I'm going over the bridge 10 times this summer.
Really?
We're handling the Canal Region.
Oh, that's right.
Market.
You
We
are
just 2 weeks away from opening day.
Yep.
I got to talk to Dion yesterday. He called me.
Really?
My buddy from the Department of Health.
And how is Dion?
He's got a great voice.
Oh.
I was like, hello, Dion.
I never got that spreadsheet you sent me.
I was like, check your email again, Dion.
Yes, I sent it to you.
And then he found it.
Very good.
But I honestly kept finding reasons for him to talk to me because
you just
I'm
wanted to hear
obsessed
his
with
voice.
I'm obsessed. He is missing the mark over there at the Department of Health.
He should be on the radio.
Feel free to call them and just ask them questions. He'll answer. You'll know. Oh my God, Lisa Z, TED Talk, Viva style.
Oh, and Lauren hasn't gone swimming yet because it's still too cold.
It is. I had a great conversation with her yesterday. Man, she's just one awesome lady.
She is. She's a lot of fun.
She's opened up the pot shop.
That's right.
Yeah, she is rescuing plants and flowers from stores that normally will just throw them away or put them curbside. She rehabilitates them and then she plants them all over her yard and lets people come and pick them out when they're ready for a landscaping project.
How does
she digs them up?
How does she find the time to do
wild.
all of
I
this
don't know.
stuff? If you don't sleep at night,
Right?
I mean, you sleep a couple of hours at night. She must never sleep.
Cat naps. I was working on websites last night at midnight. I'm like, what am I doing? I said, Cliff, I need you to reset the password. The office is closed. He said,
Good answer, Cliff. Good answer.
the office is closed. You have to come back tomorrow morning. I was like, fine. I'll take my potassium and go to sleep.
Right.
My magnesium and my potassium, my nighttime drugs. By the way, if you're not on the magnesium, I don't know what you're not doing.
What
in
is
your
that
life.
supposed to do?
It knocks me the hell out.
Really?
It shuts my brain off.
Mari, are you listening to this?
Magnesium. Heavy dose of it before you go to sleep. You're welcome.
Because Mari is awake. I swear. I'll wake up and she's either doom scrolling or she's playing a game on her iPad. I'm like, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's not sleeping.
No, it is like a hangover-less melatonin.
Yeah.
It just knocks me out. It just might be me, my body going, all right, you're done today.
You're done today. Yeah.
We're shutting that off.
You could ingest anything and your body would say,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
that's an excuse. We're gone.
But I'm telling you, for whatever reason, it has really been life-changing for me. So if you're not on the magnesium, people, get it. She said magnesium is also great for anxiety and muscle spasms. See, I'm telling you,
There you go.
healthy, and I didn't even know it.
Right.
I got my blood work done this
And?
week. What they were like, your sodium is low. However that happens, who knows? But
Not enough salt in your diet.
yeah, right. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Well, Great Marsh is going to be here this week, and I love Matthew over at Great Marsh Salt.
Mhm.
He is doing his E for All pitch, I think, today.
Mhm.
Might have done it yesterday.
Yep.
But he is branching his cute little farm with his goats
Mhm.
and his solar sea salt
Really?
that he collects in West Barnstable.
Yes.
And we are going to be carrying that to the Canal Farmers Market because they can't be everywhere.
Right.
So I'm trying to lessen the load for all of our farmers and our creators and our people to be able to move stuff around. Great conversation yesterday. I got a call from Bartlett Farms,
Mhm.
and they're going to bring their hot house tomatoes
Oh, good.
and a little bit of bok choy to our market this week. If you can
Excellent.
amass a
Because people
team.
have been looking for that stuff.
Well, it's coming. It's being grown. Tony Andrews said he went through 2,500 pints of strawberries yesterday. Jeff was like, we had to shut down the U-Pick.
Wow.
2,500 pints.
Holy moly.
So he promised us a few hundred for the market this week.
Good.
So if you're looking for strawberries that are fresh, we will have them for you on Sunday. And I'm
And
really
tomatoes.
looking forward to that. So hot
Yep.
house tomatoes, strawberries. We're finally getting into that food season. I know Lauren was like, people were complaining about the food. I'm like, I can't grow food in March around here. I don't know about you.
Right. Yeah. You have
It's
to
coming
wonder.
for our greenhouses.
You have to wonder what people think that somehow farmers can magically
Well, because they can go to the grocery store and get anything whenever they want it. They don't really understand where it's from.
where it's from.
We are so far removed from where our food source is.
Yes, we
it's
are.
crazy to me
Yeah.
that people do not understand our climate
Mhm.
and also where we live.
Right.
We've got a lot of great things, seafood year round. We're very spoiled in the space of the things that we do have,
Right.
but we always want the things we don't have, right?
Of course.
We have
of
straight hair,
course.
we want curly hair, we
Mhm.
want corn in March. Sorry, it's not coming from New England.
No, not yet.
That is not happening.
Nope. Nope.
Good morning, Miss Emily. Thanks for joining us on the show. She's been working on getting all of our events posted and getting up to date. I spent probably 2 hours yesterday on our events website,
Really.
just getting it updated, getting it SEO optimized.
And so many people are looking to join now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I've been busy. You're okay. You're okay. Nah, you're not okay. You're okay. You're okay. Nah, sorry, you haven't posted since 2018.
Yeah, if
Nope.
you've
Goodbye.
not joined our events page, please do so. Events on Cape Cod is our group on Facebook, and there's always something going on. And I love from church youth groups
Yes.
to doggy obedience classes to there's a great band over here. Check it out.
Yep. Yep.
All of the above are there.
And all the people signing, all the people posting in the amounts that they are indicates the impact that the page is having,
For sure.
because people wouldn't be bothering to, I want to join because I want to post,
Yeah.
if they didn't think there was stuff going on the page.
Yeah, and I really do love the community. People really do. They'll report dumb things in there and they'll remove it themselves. I've given people the access to flag it. So I'm like, flag it if it's not a real event, because that's just
Right.
trash. Get it
Yeah.
out of here. We're not going to be doing gutters and whatever the other
No.
nonsense stuff is. Don't put your restaurant menu up there. Delicious, great, but there's a page for that. It's Cape Cod Dining at Home and Anywhere Else.
That's right.
Right? It's
Yes.
Cape Cod Restaurant Group. There are other places in which you can
Mhm.
find an audience for that stuff. This page is just for events,
Right.
get-togethers,
Right.
things where people are having some live music or having a craft show or meditation. I don't care what it is. If it's
Yeah.
an event and you're selling a ticket, put it up there. Share it with the world. We love it. What else you got coming up for lunch break? It's date night.
It's date night, so we're going through the top movies of the week. And once again, it's a battle between Lilo and Stitch and Tom Hanks in Mission Impossible for number 1 and number 2.
Oh, wow. I'm so out of touch with the movie space.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while. We had a little bit of a date night last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we went to Staples.
Wow. Did you hold hands in the paperclip
We kind
aisle?
of did. We kind of did. And then we went to ramen. So without our children, it was nice. We even offered both of them to come with us, and they were both having their afternoon naps. No
Oh,
nips,
Just naps. See, they're young enough. They don't need the nip yet.
No, well, no, they're good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys had some quality time.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Holding hands and staples.
Hand and staple. Wow.
Well, you know, he's
You take it where you can get it.
that's it. That's it.
That's it.
This is how we operate. We're very busy human beings.
That's right.
We're creating things. Our little legacy of Lord knows what the hell else we're doing right now. But please join us. We're always looking for volunteers. Lemonadio.com is our radio station website, but our lemonadeco.org, which is not an easy thing to say, and I'll put it in there. Some of the projects that we're working on, some of the other endeavors, some of the things that we're working on our blog, and all of our great works of things that we're doing and ways we're connecting with people. I had 2 new podcast inquiries yesterday.
Very good.
People doing cool things. I'm looking forward to bringing them on. Hopefully, Cindy's got a lunch and learn with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to put on my Chamber of Commerce hat for a hot minute because we've got some great new members, some great entrepreneurial members, and also some great new farmers market members. But we have got these lunch and learns that are open to all members to come and have a free lunch and learn a new skill. This one, Cindy's going to be giving us a conversation on the questions you need to be asking when you're hiring a contractor. It could be big or small. It could be that bathroom reno, or it could be, you know, I want to build a home. Where do I start? And she's got these contractors that she's vetted, she's worked with. She knows that they deliver on time, on budget, which is really a big thing to do. She's had this dream of putting together a Cape Cod Angie's List forever. So it's going to be the C Designs list.
Yeah. And it's because as we learned with the sink that there was no drain, even though if you think you know this stuff, as maybe I do somewhat, but Mari certainly does, you still don't know. You know, I mean, we wouldn't have known. Now we know to ask the question.
There's a lot of other things, though, from builds 5 years ago. There are 3D parts. There's modular items. There's new ways to do things. There's more efficient ways to build and work, where we're doing. ADUs are going in all over the Cape. We have a huge housing crisis, and people are trying to figure out, can I put grandma in that shed out back? Can we put solar on that also?
Yeah. And I believe in Massachusetts now, if you have an ADU, it does not have to be a relative.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Which is different from some other states. So that's really going to help. It'll start to mitigate the problem.
Yeah.
But it's a long way to go.
Yeah, we do. Goodness. And that's ever changing, though, which is why we need people like Cindy to have these conversations, to tell us where to find it. Who do we trust? What is noise? I find the internet so noisy, like the cicadas in my front yard. That is what I feel like the internet is now, and all of it's fake.
Right. You know what I see people do now with ADUs is they're building it for themselves, and they're renting their house.
Yep.
To a family, maybe an older couple or maybe someone on their own, a widow or whatever. They'll build the ADU. They'll move in there because that's all the space they need, and then they rent the house.
We have a couple of friends in New Seabury that absolutely do that, and that's how they afford to live there year round. Is they'll rent it out for the summer, and then they'll stay either couch surf with a friend or head to the beach. A lot of those seasonal campsites, right? They'll just go, and this is their revenue for them. This is revenue generating. We need to start thinking smarter about how we plan on retirement, or where our dollars are coming in. Meet a Cape Codder, a true Cape Codder. They have 4 jobs. This is how we afford to live here. This is how we live in vacation land.
Because it's expensive,
right?
Yeah.
Throw some kids in there, forget it.
Right.
Oh my God. I'll be working till I'm dead. It's fine. Everything's fine. Go to look at the cute little cat that I posted on our my Facebook page this morning, Stephanie in the morning. It's like a cat just twitching. I try and wake up. I do my very best. But sometimes the twitch happens. I think we've covered all the stuff that we're going to talk about today.
I guess we have, and we're running out of time.
What else can I tell you? Be part of Restaurant Week. That is happening all next week. All you have to do is go eat. Go to eat. Plan an
Tough
look
job.
at the menu. I know, right? MashpeeRestaurantWeek.com. MashpeeRestaurantWeek.com. Go there. The commercials are starting to air today. We're having I put out the full court press. Notice us. Give us a like.
Right.
Support it and support the restaurants. Once again, thank you very much to Short Up Digital, who did an amazing job capturing our restaurants and showing their best foot forward. We're looking forward to eating with you in Mashpee this week and winning some gift cards. All you got to do is go out, scan the QR code, and you are in the running for a gift card. We'll give 2 away a day. At the end of the week, the person with the most points wins $100 to the restaurant of their choice.
Very nice.
Super simple. No heavy lifting, no filling out forms. It's a phone number. You'll say, thank you. You got a point.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember one more damn password. I'm at max capacity for passwords.
I can't either. It's. I find myself changing the password every time I try to go on to sites that I use every day.
Right.
It's like, what the hell did I change it to yesterday? I don't know.
Right.
Yep.
And now I can't afford for midnight when I'm on a roll to be told the office is closed. I need something without a password. Thank you. You should have seen me yesterday try to use digital currency. My son had to help me through. He wanted to go to Subway. So I'm like, I don't have my wallet. Oh, I've got my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I could do the little boopy thing
Mm-hmm.
with the Apple Pay.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm like trying to do it. My son's like, Mom, no, the other thing. No, now you need to put your face in there. No, you didn't click it right.
I have finally learned how to Venmo. I'm proud of myself. I think I can do it. Seems like I haven't screwed it up yet. I don't do it very often, but I think I can do it.
Kelly said, kids take all of our money. Now to let her know about Dennis McCartney. Who's Dennis McCartney?
Who wrote that?
Your wife.
Oh, Dennis McCartney is the contractor that we've used to do our kitchen.
Oh, okay.
He has been fabulous.
Love that.
Mari will send you the
put him on the
contact
list.
information if you contact her. He's been great. I mean, for all practical purposes, the kitchen's been done and it's done and it's like
put
2
him on
weeks.
Cindy's list. We love it.
Yes,
It's
very good.
perfect. All right, I'm off to my meetings today. I'm going to meet an 80-year-old woman about her death party.
Her what?
Yep. She is having an end of life party.
Is she ending her life?
No.
Or she's just anticipating
No.
and she wants to have the party before
None
she
of
goes?
that. She just wants to have a big old party. She's turning 80. She said, I know my children won't do it. I've planned everything. I'm going to plan this. So she asked if she could interview me to DJ her party. I said, yes, I'm here for it. You know, I'm here. I'm one of those people that is like, oh, okay, what is that? It smells bad. Smell it. Show up, Stephanie. I'll show up.
Right.
She asked to interview me for her end of life party.
So she's anticipating the end.
Yeah.
Especially when you get to be 80, you kind of think you're...
She's like, I've planned everything. I'm done. I know exactly what I want. This is how I want it. And I want to be part of a celebration before I go.
Okay. Well, see, one of the sad things about being Irish is you had the Irish wake and
Right?
And you don't get to participate.
She wants to be at the party. She wants to get down on the party and dance on the dance floor. Absolutely.
That sounds like something Mari would want to do.
Right? So I was like, okay, I will make time for this interview.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Lord.
So this is a first on my list of things, which I thought I didn't need any more firsts of.
Wow.
This is it for me today. And then I'm getting together with the other chamber members. So I'm sure that room is going to be on fire over at Brock's Landing at some point today.
I bet.
Then I'm ending my day with picking up a scallop truck for an inspection. So if you ever call me lazy, I swear I will come for you.
Yes. Office is always open.
Stephanie, she does not work hard enough. I think we need to ask her to do some stuff.
Yeah, one more thing. Steph, when you're not...
That's it. On my headstone, all I wanted to say, she did stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff. And she's doing more
She did
stuff.
And she was the best because we've got all the
That's
plaques to
it.
prove it.
That's all I need, Hank.
Yep.
It's small things in life. My legacy. She did stuff.
You did
She
stuff.
was the best.
Right.
You're welcome.
Actually, that's a great epitaph on a tombstone.
Right?
That's beautiful. Don't save that.
It's written, everyone.
Right. And then when you have your party, you can
That's
have
it.
like little favors and stuff and with that on it.
Hank, I'm just going to croak. There's going to be no party. I live the party every single day.
You're just going to go,
feel it. There she goes. Bye.
Bye.
She did it all.
She was here and then she was gone.
Goodbye. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you right back here at Mashpee TV, channel 1072 in HD tomorrow. You will not be here. You got any more topless golfing to get to?
No, and we do play tomorrow, and I think we will be wearing our tops.
Excellent.
All right.
Have a great day, everyone.
See you on the radio, folks.
Do something amazing. Follow us, like us, lemonadio.com, Roku TV. Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. Download the skill today. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I wish I was a fly on the wall for this interview. I don't know if you do.